Maul, have you ever been walking down East Tremont and saw a phone plan and thought, wow, that's a great price. You signed up, then you got your bill, and it was way higher than what it was advertised?
Whenever I've walked down East Tremont, Rory, I've thought more than that.
But that does not happen with Boost Mobile. You pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, data, starting at $25 a month.
That's right. 5G speeds not available in all areas. After 30 GB, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
This weekend of music, which was one of the better Fridays of the entire year. I just want to start with that.
Great weekend for music.
The Clipse being, I would say, a legacy act. Both of those gentlemen, well, Push is what, 48, 49? Malice is in his 50s. These are two older gentlemen where I feel like this album is not going to go away in 3 days. I think they had one of the better rollouts. It was a rollout that took a month and a half, which we haven't seen in quite some time. And I know we're only at Monday the 14th, and it came out Friday, but I don't think this album is going away next week.
I
think this will be a staple of the remainder of the year, as far as constantly talked about.
It'll sound even better in the fall.
Yeah. I don't think this album's going anywhere.
I think that, well, first of all, congrats on the Clipse, to the Clipse for putting out a
incredible,
a dope project.
Oh, I missed rap so fucking much.
Congrats to the Clipse on that.
Finally, we can use the word refreshing and actually mean it.
It's good to see them apply old school moves to the new generation. Like their rollout is such a, you can tell that they came up in a different time.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that. It's good to see people react to the album the way they did, into the music.
That promotion has to do with actually touching the people.
Yeah.
And going on a promo run for real. Remember that word, promo run? Like you actually have to used to go to different cities and do different publications and actually be there.
Yeah, work. You had to work. Yeah.
They did that.
And it's good to see, people always give me shit when I say, an artist needs to lock in with one producer. Like, but this is what happens when you lock in with one producer for your fucking entire career. You're able to always go back to that fadeaway move that nobody can stop.
Yeah. And
this is what the Clipse and Pharrell have done. Somebody like me, a little older than everybody else in the room, but I came up in a time where, the Clipse was, I spent some time going down 95 South to King's Dominion for Black College Weekend. So, the Clipse to me is it's a certain space that they hold in my my taste for rap and hip hop. But this album, I liked it. I liked it a lot. The only thing I didn't like was I didn't like them opening the album with such an emotional record.
Why?
And then go right into Chains and Whips. Like, nigga, I'm still crying. I can't hear Chains and Whips. Like, you can't. Don't give me Chains and Whips after saying you found your mom dead and your father dead. Like, don't give me that. I'm still in here trying to pull my shit together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I text Demaris at maybe like 1:30 a.m. on Thursday going into Friday, and I said, "Did Birds Don't Sing make you cry yet?" Like, because I couldn't get past the record, even though we had talked about it prior. Like that song they did when they walked on one of the LV shows. So I'd been listening to it. But when you hear it like in full CDQ version, like
you can't.
It was tough. It was tough to get past that in a great way.
Yeah, like you can't take me from that to Chains and Whips. Like I just think the sequencing was just a little like that much of an emotional record should be for later on in the album.
See, that's why I kind of like the move because yes, it feels like an outro or it feels like maybe a break in the middle for a switch up.
Somewhere in the middle or towards the end.
I don't know, like not to get like too corny, but it was nice to remember that they were brothers. Like starting this record.
Who forgot Push and Malice was brothers?
Of course, yes. We know they are brothers, but we know them to be brothers and they like sold coke together. I'm not saying they haven't like did deep dives into their personal lives in Clipse albums or Pusha T solo shit. But this was like a reminder going into this project that how many times have we ever seen two actual blood brothers from the same parents be a legendary duo in hip hop? Like that was a crazy thing that I don't think we've seen. And starting the record out with Push talking about moms, Malice talking about pops, like how we've never even seen that. I've never seen that in music.
No, look,
can you name any genre in music?
Rory, what you're saying is absolutely correct.
It was beautiful to start like, yo, these guys are brothers.
Man,
like, these
don't start me like that. Don't start me like that is all I'm saying. Like, don't do that.
I appreciated it too, because I was re-listening to it again today. I appreciate the make me cry, make me emotional, and then we right on to the bullshit, and we on bullshit for the rest of the album. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. Like,
Oh, y'all
and
are
on top of
crazy.
that,
Y'all are psychopaths.
Yeah.
Y'all want to cry and then get into bullshit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nah, I want to
way-
get into bullshit and cry after the bullshit is over.
It's way too
Nah,
good of a
wipe my
record.
tears right when the bullshit come in.
It's way too good of a record to be at the end of the album.
Yeah.
It's an amazing record. It needed.
No, it is. I just feel like opening the album with that, I was just like, damn, man, like, because it goes right into a whole different type of energy with Chains and Whips. So I'm just like, damn, like, all right, emotionally, I'm just everywhere right now. But, you know, that's just me nitpicking at, you know, just preference. But
I think it was a very interesting and cool way to start an album where no other duo or rapper, whatever, could do that.
I gotta express my disdain. Stove God deserves a fucking verse, man. I'm sorry, bro. Like you can't
called that, though.
you can't give Stove God a hook on a record like that. Like you gotta let him talk his shit. Like I don't know if I mean that song, the music, the hook, the lyric, everything is perfect. And it just feels like it was room for Stove to get off. Like it ended so like the song is like probably not even 3 minutes, is it?
Yeah, it's 3:22. But I hear
like
you.
we
It didn't feel like the song was already too crowded. I feel like, yes, there could have been a Stove verse and it would have felt fine.
It would have felt fine. Like, and that was it. It was just like, we need a Stove God verse on that record. Y'all can't be talking greasy like that. Stove coming in with the melody. The only other person that could have done that hook that way is Pharrell.
Yeah.
Like, he's the only other one I feel like vocally, you know, that would have sounded like good on that record. But to have Stove on it, I love that. Just giving Stove that look. But
Stove,
you gotta let him get his bars off.
The way we obviously, you know, have said Stove is by far one of our favorite new rappers, especially in this subgenre of hip hop. He has become like the hook guy in a weird way. Like, because Westside has done that with Stove for the past 2 albums. Like, there's times I felt Stove should have got a verse and he'll just do the hook on Westside. He is great. He is like a Coke Nate Dogg in a weird way for this genre. Like, I know it sounds nuts, but if you go through Wes's catalog, Stove has the best harmonies on every fucking Westside.
You know what else he has on Westside's album?
Some verses.
Verses.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Just let Stove cook. Let him get his shit off. That's just the perfect record. I know Stove has something for that. I know he wrote to that. Like, I know he got bars to that somewhere. So yeah, that was it. But other than that, is the rollout was impeccable. The tiny desk, you know, all the interviews, you know, just seeing the Clipse, you know, stay true to a formula that they've obviously, when they came up in the industry, it was a different time. You know, as far as you did, people doing their rollouts, it was a little different. But to see them still doing that, be very intentional, you know, to still kind of attach high level art to hip hop, which is high level art as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
To see them kind of, you know, keep that essence and you know, keep those things around their album. It was dope to see that, man. So, you know, I like the album. I haven't listened to any other album this week, and I didn't get into Justin Bieber's album yet.
Well, I'll get to that in 1 second. I do want to run through some of the records that are here. Chains and Whips, obviously we had heard the Kendrick leak before that. I still think it's an incredible verse, sounded way different coming on the album. Again, I think that's a perfect way to go after crying. Like, let's just get right to the shits. POV, I think Malice may have verse of the year on POV. As of right now, I don't know if there's a better rap verse. I know you think it's Eminem on Animal, but I think Malice has the best verse of the year so far on POV, explaining why he left and why he's better than everyone else. So be it. I was a little sad to see that it was a different version, but I know they couldn't clear the sample. So they had to go that route. The run from 7 to 10, MTBT, that's the only thing I can't, like, too many.
Mike Tyson blow to the face.
I know what it, but like, just call it that, please. Because I have to say, you know how stupid I am, Demaris, and how like I have to type, all right, Mike Tyson blows, all right.
They could have just called it Mike Tyson.
But that run from Mike Tyson blow to the face,
thank you,
down to Inglourious Bastards, like that 4, I don't know if anyone's competing with that this year. That's an insane run. And I was telling Rock Nation on Friday, what's the EBITDA? Which one does that stand for, Demaris? Since you want our spelling bee?
I actually don't know for that one. I can't remember.
I hope they make that the next single. Can you guys just let the drug dealers have some fun sometimes? Like, I know So Far Ahead was a big favorite for a next single, but let the drug dealers have fun, man. It's a summer record. I feel like Malice smiled when he was recording that. I feel like they had a growl on their face recording every verse, but that shit.
You know I'm terrible with titles. Like you're naming these titles and I don't know what song that is. Okay.
Yeah, like a fun record. I feel like coke dealers, especially if they're free, should be able to smile sometimes and have fun. Like that can be a single.
Yeah.
Doesn't always have to be, so be it, so be it. Let's all smile. You guys are by Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It's a good album. It's a good album. I like it a lot, man. I'm very pleased with what they did. Pharrell is still sharp, and it's just good to, see these guys still working, still in shape. I know in hip hop we like to say, it's a young guy sport or young lady sport. These older gentlemen are out rapping, making better songs, making better albums than 90% of you in this fucking industry. So I'm happy for that, man. I'm just happy to see guys from a different era still putting out dope shit, still looking good, still sounding good, still being intentional. Because it's, when the landscape changes and the business around, the music and the genre that you love changes, it's easy to fall into like a different, space mentally and just emotionally when it comes to creating music. But
especially the Clipse. Yeah, they've been through
a lot.
Star Trek,
exactly,
Def Jam.
So to still see them be so intentional and and have this body of work that they put together. And the one thing I really like that they did that I don't think nobody's talking about is it's such a short project.
Yeah, straight to the point.
That's what I love the most. 13 tracks, 40 minutes. Don't give me 27, 28, because then it's like, it's just you asking too much of me. Like I got to really be attached to 28 tracks, 30 tracks. That's a lot. When you go 13, get right to it. Here's the music, here's the bars, it's like, okay, me personally, I receive that differently than if I look at it out. First of all, my anxiety starts going crazy when I see 30 tracks. I'm like, all right, fam. I can't, 30.
I'm going to need the weekend.
Yeah, it's just keep it. I like this. Everything about this feels like a different time. Like when albums were 13 tracks, 12 tracks, right to it. You know what I'm saying? I like everything the Clipse did with this project.
Since you brought up, the industry shit they've been through, do we think it's a blessing that they got off Def Jam? And speculation here. Of course, the Clipse were obviously heavily involved in how this was rolled out, and I'm sure a lot of the ideas came from them. Do we think it would have been executed the same way with Def Jam?
No.
I think so. I think they control what they do as far as rollout and things like that. I don't think that Def Jam would have gotten away and said, "Hey, we're not doing that," or we don't want y'all guys to. I don't think they would have.
Well, I mean, even putting some money behind what that rollout looks like, do we think Def Jam would even believe in that style of rollouts at this point?
I don't know. I would assume so. It is Def Jam. I don't know who's there anymore, who's running the label now. So much has changed at Def Jam over the years.
Or would have the staff that would be able to facilitate a lot of that.
Now that's a whole, again, I don't know. Or maybe they just, let the Clipse do them.
Yeah.
But I understand why you ask that because that's a real question. Sometimes the label doesn't understand it or they say, y'all don't need to do all of that. We're not doing all that.
Is that worth all the money?
I just think that Clipse is a different act. It's a different thing. I think that the Clipse is obviously a legacy act at this point. They've been around so long. So I don't see Def Jam getting in the way of that. But listen, man, the fact that they left Def Jam on their terms and wanted to get away from that, and I mean, they definitely didn't miss any steps. They didn't drop the ball at all.
No.
So I mean, I'm guessing the Clipse are very pleased with how things landed, how people received it. I've seen nothing but people saying nothing but good things online about it. People personally I know have been saying great things about the album. And I like it. I listened to it, a few times, and the music again is Pharrell. It's once you say Pharrell is in charge of the music and he's executive producing something, the music is always going to be a certain level. And the Clipse and Pharrell, to me, they didn't miss on this project at all.
What would you rate it? Out of 5?
Out of 5?
8 out of 5.
Okay, out of 10.
Yeah.
Out of 10. Okay.
5 is always so.
So far, I'm at. Listen, Stove don't have a verse. I got to take a point off for that.
Can I give you my one critique since you're saying your critique?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Nas verse felt a little forced.
I was going to say the Nas verse.
And who the fuck am I to say that? If Nas wants to be on your album, let's force it.
Let's do it.
But That's literally my only, of course I would like a Stowe verse, but I love this hook, so it is what it is. That was the only time track 12 where I was like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
Because I was really anticipating Nas with the Clipse.
Yeah.
And
you see that, you like,
was just
okay.
like,
But see, it was the same thing for me.
bad.
No, it's not bad. It's a Nas verse. But see, it was the same thing for me when you tell me Stove God has a joint with the Clipse. I'm like, oh, these niggas.
You're looking for another Exodus.
Somebody's getting indicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the feeling I had when this track was first dropped. I'm like, oh my God. But for him to only have the hook, it's like, okay, great hook. He sounds good. He talking crazy. You know, he had the bag with one eye closed and all that. Shouts to Fetty Wap. You know what I mean? I get it. But you got to let him get off. So to point off of that, I don't like opening the album. I love the song, but I don't like opening the album. Just with that emotion. It's just like, dog, like you got to let me.
I'd be tight if it was the outro.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the outro. I'm not saying it had to be the last song on the album, but it shouldn't have been the first one on the album. Like, don't give me, like, come on, man, that's just too much to unpack.